What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Danmachi Battle Chronicle. So, it's been a little bit since I made a video. Obviously, I didn't really cover the event ranking, because it's pretty much the same as last time. It's just, you know, you get a number of runs each day, and there's rewards you can get, which obviously I have not been farming. I didn't really feel like doing too much with that, but we have quite a bit of stuff that's kind of been announced in the last day, so I figure I'd make a video just kind of going over everything. First things first, this does end tomorrow. The end of tomorrow, the 3 million download celebration banner will be done. If you have been summoning, well, I guess not really. If you've been summoning every day, that should have taken care of, I believe, like 20 or so free multis, and I think they gave us like 10 or 20 tickets. I think they gave us 10 tickets. When did it start? It started on the 10th, so you got 14 free polls, or 15 free polls. Plus, they gave us 10 free tickets, I believe. Somewhere. So, you would have had to do, like, 25 polls to get the guaranteed. Obviously, you can exchange up to 4 times for only 50 of these things for a guaranteed UR gotcha ticket, which is pretty cool. Or I guess if you wanted to, if you were going to do 20 multis anyway, you could just go ahead and grab your guaranteed adventurer. Oh wait, no, this is just characters, so it wouldn't matter anyway, so you want to go for this regardless. I went ahead and did mine. I got a new unit. Unfortunately, it was an assist. I got the kind of newer Leffia that came out. So it's kind of cool to have her, but at the same time, I was just like, damn. Like, I didn't even realize at first. I saw Leffia just pop up onto the screen, and I don't have her art memorized. So, I didn't know if it was, why did it not open when I clicked it? Because there is a UR Leffia adventurer, I believe, unless I'm crazy. Where is she? Yeah, this one, the yellow one. 1000 Elf Leffia Viridis. So I thought I got that one, but I did not. I got the assist one, which, I mean, still cool to, you know, be adding to my collection. But, so that's what's going on with the rest of the 3 million download stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about what is coming to the game. So let's talk about the Dawn Crow grand schedule first. Kind of weird how the text they have for this. Addition of story quest, home arc, Ishtar Familia arc. Okay, so new stories. New content, weekday dungeon to be determined, so we don't know when that's coming yet. Addition of new content. So there's more that they just can't tell us about yet. Event, all-comers championship decider match, so that's, I guess, what's coming next. So this is all coming in November. That's kind of cool that they kind of have what's kind of coming in the future months. So this is all going to be for November, and then for December, Renard arc, Hero Aspirations arc, addition of aspects to character growth. I assume this is probably going to be another level cap increase, so we can currently go to 60, right? So I believe this will take us to... Is it 60 or 70? Okay, we can currently go to 70, so I'm guessing that's going to be for level 80. Unless there's going to be some other way of increasing that. So probably December, upgrade to level 80, I guess. Feels pretty quick still, but we'll see. Event, Christmas event, Holy Night Snow Competition. So this should already tell you we are getting Christmas units. That might be, honestly, what I save for. All-Comers Championship Decider Match sounds like a normal event. Probably Ganesha family related. So we might get some units from that. So maybe not seasonal stuff. Obviously, we're going to talk about what we're getting right now after this, but we'll see. So, obviously, winter event in December. Oh, Orion's Arrow. So they're going to adapt the movie, which means we could get... I mean, obviously, I'm expecting, if they do a banner for the movie, because obviously Orion, that's the whole story there, we'll probably get a Arrow of Orion Bell, and then we will probably get a Why am I blanking out on her name? Oh my god, why can't she was my favorite character for the longest time. I literally can't remember her name. Oh my god, this is gonna bother the hell. There's so many characters, I forget characters' names all the time. Hold on. Artemis. Right before I get to it, I remember. So Artemis. So probably Artemis, assist unit, and then Arrow, Variety, and Bell, and maybe the other characters as well that were in that movie. They're not saying what the event's gonna be. Half-year anniversary in February. Kind of bold to be talking about it now, but I mean the game does have 3 million downloads, so it's probably doing pretty well. Addition of new story, so that's interesting. All players co-op event, story viewing feature, new raid quest Antares, Valentine event, so Valentine's event. Okay, bro, this is what they do with Memoria Freeze as well. They kind of know. Okay, well this doesn't tell us anything. This just tells us, okay, like once you get past February, it's just kind of like, yeah, there's going to be more content. Okay. So very, very cool. I'm glad that, so that means once we get close to April, they're going to give us another grand schedule. So pretty much figure twice a year for as long as this game's going to be in service, we'll probably get that. Before we move on to the director's letter, let's talk about this event. So Halloween event, you can see here, you can watch the video I'm not going to play it here. You can watch the video in-game or on YouTube, as you can see. But basically, as you can see here, the ones getting outfits, it's going to be Ryu Seer, and then Cassandra and Daphne. So this is probably going to, I'm assuming Daphne's going to be the UR based on the trailer. So this will be Daphne's first UR. And then Cassandra's probably going to be an assist. And then same thing here. We'll get like Witch Ryu, probably going to be a caster of some kind as an adventurer. And then we'll get Seer over here as an assist. So that's going to be our next kind of set of characters, which I think is fine because Daphne, like I said, doesn't have a UR. And Ryu only has one UR, so it's fine that she gets another one. So that's going to be our next event starting on the 24th, so a little over a day from now. So you need to clear past Monsterphilia Episode 4. Okay, pretty normal. So now we can go ahead and talk about the director's letter. Based on the feedback we received from all of you and the results of a recent survey, we'd like to share with you the next steps of Don Crow through a director's letter. Don Crow, I guess that's what we're going to be calling it. Battle Chronicle is just so much easier to say, but I guess going Danmachi Battle Chronicle, just going Don Crow is easier. Remarkable milestone of over 3 million downloads worldwide. We are immensely grateful for all the suggestions and feedback we received from our players, showing how much you care about Don Crow. We'd like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude once again. Alright, let's talk about some of the changes. Major challenges of Don Crow. Imbalance in stamina management. Yeah, I mean, that's been a thing since the beginning. Like, 10 minutes to restore 1 stamina is way too long. Difficult and lack of clarity in collecting character enhancement materials. Yeah, there's only so much you can collect per day that isn't from, like, event shops. So, being able to farm better would be nice. Balancing difficulty and satisfaction of action gameplay while adjusting the difficulty level for auto battles. I agree with this, simply because when you're auto-battling, the AI does not dodge attacks, and if your character dies, something I've noticed with auto-battles, if your character dies and switches to your next character, your second character that's swapping in takes forever to start moving. They're halfway dead by the time they actually start doing anything, which is kind of annoying. So this would be kind of good. I mean, I don't know about adjusting difficulty, but maybe, like, increasing how the AI plays. But because I don't know how this would work, because everyone would just play on auto battle then. But maybe there's something they can add to auto battle to, you know, make it so it runs better. Various aspects of controls, cheating countermeasures. Okay. First one, imbalance in stamina management. It has been concerned among our players that imbalance in stamina management has resulted in a limited number of quests that can be played a day, making the game progress challenging. To address this issue, we're making the following changes to the stamina system. Raising the stamina cap, okay. So I guess, is this just going to be all players are going to have a higher stamina? Like, am I going to log in, you know, and not have 140 or whatever I have and instead have, like, 240? Increase the stamina recovery rate to approximately twice the current rate. Okay, so 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes, I'll take it. That's what most gacha games have. Increase the recovery amount of various potato poppers. Okay, so you'll get more stamina back for each of the potato items. Furthermore, we're planning to implement missions where you can recover stamina during different time periods without consuming... Okay, so like a lot of gacha games have, like, there will be 3 login times per day, where if you log in during that period, you'll get more stamina, encouraging people to log in more. Okay, so difficulty and lack of clarity in collecting, okay. We are making changes to allow you to skip daily quests. What does that mean? However, simply making it possible to skip daily quests will not solve the difficulty of... Oh, the daily quest, meaning the once-a-day mission. Will not solve the difficulty of collecting enhancement materials. Therefore, we plan to add the weekly dungeons, tentative name, where you can easily obtain materials corresponding to each attribute and gather Valis. With the introduction of this weekday dungeon, tentative name, we believe that strengthening your characters will become more manageable. Okay, cool. So, I imagine each day of the week or several days of the week will be for a specific element. You just need to make sure. It's pretty much what the other Danmachi game has, where they have the different Falna days that you can farm up, but you can also unlock ones on random days, whatever you need to like farm them for an hour. So maybe something similar to that. The day is yet to be decided, but we're also considering a feature that resets the characters' enhancements and return. Oh, okay, so what they're other gacha games I play have this, where you can essentially, if you don't use a character anymore, but you already maxed out their level and put a ton of materials into them, you can reset their stuff to level 1 and get those materials back so you can give it to another character. I'm not sure if they're going to have some downside to this, like you have to, oh yeah, other than Valis to the player. So that would be the downside, is you already spent the cash to upgrade them, but you should get everything else back, which means, in reality, you know, every event that comes out, you could just, you know, lower the other characters back down and raise the characters that you're going to use. But obviously not everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to have a max level box, so. But this will be good for, you know, maybe if you were using a bunch of SSRs in early game and then you have them at max level, and then now you have a bunch of URs that you want to use, so you can just reset those SSRs to level 1 because you're not going to use them anymore, and use those materials in your new URs. Okay, so 3 is the balancing the difficulty with the action gameplay and auto battles. While difficulty of the game in terms of action gameplay has received positive feedback in the surveys, we've received numerous opinions about the difficulty in auto battle situations. We're constantly exploring whether we should prioritize a difficulty level that emphasizes action gameplay or a difficulty level that allows for autoplay in all quests. However, since there are indeed some challenging aspects to the controls for a game that can be played on smartphones, we'll make adjustments to the overall difficulty of normal quests and ensure the advantage of attributes. The recommended power also takes into account a more action gameplay-based value, and we will consider adjustments in this area as well. So this doesn't really tell me anything about what their plan is, because obviously the main issue is just that in auto battle the AI doesn't move how a player would. It just kind of makes things difficult in that regard. But honestly, I feel like auto battle isn't super needed unless you're like, once you do a stage for the first time, you should be able to skip it anyway. So it's not like you're having to rerun the same stage on auto battle all the time. But stages that do require that, you know, maybe just making the AI a little bit smarter to actually utilize certain things. But we'll see what they do with that. Various aspects of the controls. As for this aspect, specific improvement plans have not been determined yet, but we'll begin addressing it from the areas that players interact with frequently, such as progression through various events and character enhancement. Okay. Make improvements to the extent in areas where we can make immediate changes. And then the cheating stuff is, yeah, just pretty much people cheating in mostly Magic Scramble, I assume. We have identified instances of cheating, primarily events like Magic Stone Scramble and event ranking quests as well. Okay, where damage values are manipulated. We will not only take appropriate measures, such as account suspensions against those we have confirmed are cheating, but also striving to establish mechanisms that prevent cheating. That's good. Obviously, there are some gacha games that I play that have implemented, I don't remember what they call it, but there is a way to stop these, like, modded APKs and stuff like that from being used. But we'll see how they, handle that. And then upcoming updates, grand schedule, okay. Tuesday. Okay, so this is what we're getting on Tuesday with the upcoming event. Implementation of stamina revision, changing daily quests to be skippable. Okay, so that's a pretty quick update. Start of the new event, okay. Launch of the United Final Battle. This will be an electric attribute, okay. And then in the first half of November, raising the CP cap to level 50, so that's your character points. You know, you can give gifts and just using them. I don't have a ton of characters maxed out. I think it's like 30 right now, what the max is, or 20, something like that. All-Comers Championship Decider match, okay. Okay, yeah, so they're basically just going over everything, here. Oh, okay, so familiar improvements, implementation of new character training content. Wonder what that means. So character training, so does that mean, like, you might be able to send your character off and they'll gain some levels while you're not playing the game or something? I don't know. But other than that, yeah, that was a little lengthy, kind of like when I do my Tales of the Rays Producers Lair videos. But it looks like they are really wanting to make some improvements to the game, so that's pretty exciting. So other than that, that's pretty much it. We got one more day of the Horario Summer, so make sure you get in the last bit of farming that you need to do. I still have more to do on this to get my guaranteed UR. What do I have left? Oh yeah, I just need to do... I still don't know what this is. It says Clear Story Season 1 Weakling on Very Hard. I don't know what Weakling is. Guess I'm just gonna have to progress the main story until I figure out what the whole Weakling is. I'm assuming it's just one of these quests. So... yeah, these are just called, like, Battle 1. Yeah, I'm not really sure which quest that is. Oh, well, either way, I'll just keep doing that to finish the last of the... because this is the last step of the beginner missions, and then I get a free multi that'll give me a guaranteed UR adventure at the end of it, so that'll be cool. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.